back. Ladies and gentlemen,
Starting
our
lineups.
starting lineups.
Let's listen on.
Another sophomore in Owosso's lineup.
Young team they have.
Young team.
How many seniors do they got?
Owosso has a team of 7 sophomores, 3 juniors, and only 1 senior.
Wow.
One of the youngest varsity teams in the Big Nine. In fact, their only senior isn't starting. Davison's team boasts 6 seniors, 2 juniors and 2 sophomores. Clearly the more experienced team. We'll see if that plays as a factor tonight's contest.
I'll tell you one thing, Paul. It is hot in this gym. My palms are sweating.
It is smoking hot in this gym. An 85-degree day outside. We got a nice showing for our first home varsity girls basketball game of the year.
Very nice.
And the body heat is not helping things.
No, it is not.
Davison High School's never had a reliable air conditioning system, and certainly not in the gymnasium, folks. It is a scorcher. Trick-a-frackalosi, apparently. Tina Hollins played more of a spark plug role on last year's ball club and is now starting at the center position, looking to be much more of a factor this year. Trisha Fracalosi's older brother was Davison's top point producer in boys varsity basketball last year.
What was his name, Paul?
Derek Fracalosi.
Okay.
What did I say?
Nothing.
And of course, he's graduated.
And going on to Western Michigan.
Western Michigan.
Yes, he is.
Didn't know that.
Tina Hollins will be taking the jump.
We're about to get underway. Of course, you'll be Davison's top point producer this year, right, Mike?
Hopefully.
Make sure to tune in when DT broadcasts the boys varsity games.
Yes.
You're in for a treat.
Yes. Davison wins the tip.
Easily.
Pass
Tina
it
Hollins.
back to Beckamore, point guard. Looks like Owosso is running a 1-2-2 zone. Over to Lisa Seymour in the corner. Dribbles to the middle. Passes it off to Beckamore. Down to Tina Hollins down low.
She's a force down low. Picks up her own rebound.
That's 2 offensive rebounds. He certainly gets it down low. Patricia Fracalosi kicks it back out. Setting up a play.
Lisa playing the quarterback.
You can say that.
Calling the plays.
Setting a pick.
Perhaps Davison's best all-around player.
Yes, certainly.
Wide open shot.
Nice shot.
Davison gets on the board first.
And Sarah Sawyer will be the point guard for Owosso taking the ball up court. What kind of defense is Davison running? Paul. I know you know this.
I was trying to pay attention to the game.
It's timeout.
You can't quiz me like that.
I know.
Davison's playing a man matchup zone defense depending on the situation. It was a consensus among Davison's players before the game that in order to win against Owosso, they needed to control the ball, be smart with the ball, and take more open shots. It was quoted from Lauren DeMars that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's a very good quote.
And that's Davison's motto going into this game.
First timeout taken by Owosso.
Smart timeout. They were trapped on their own end of the half-court line.
Yes.
You just hate to burn the timeouts this early.
Yeah. Passes it in. Lob pass way over the head. That'll be Davison ball. And
that's one of Davison's strengths, is having very tall players. Lisa Seymour got her hands up all the way and still couldn't reach that pass. You got to think Owosso's going to be more careful lobbing up passes down there in the offensive zone.
Looks like Owosso's going to try to pressure the ball, try to get some easy fast break.
Travel.
Traveled by Kelly Hansen. Owosso ball. Owosso sporting the blue shoes. Looking nice, very shiny.
Snazzy. I'd like to know where you get a pair of blue shoes
Yeah.
like that.
Bounce pass.
I would have to guess that Kmart and Walmart don't supply with that kind of stock.
Probably not. Kicks it out. It's a down low. A block by Tina Hollins.
Back more ferocious in the defensive end.
Slows it down, setting up a play.
Jessica Gelfand had the ball down low there and just had nowhere to go. Tina Hollins
Nice
scored.
look.
And one! Count it! Count it! Trisha
Trisha
Fracolosi, the strength down low.
Yes.
Powers away to the basket.
Nice pass by Lisa Seymour to get it down there.
Cardinals sporting a goose egg so far, up 4-0 over the Owosso Trojans.
6:28 left. Count the free throw. 5-0.
A lead like that is hard to come by when points are hard to find in girls varsity basketball.
Also looking a little sloppy out there.
Or miscommunication in their own end.
Looks like they didn't expect the half-court press. Trap.
That's
Long
short.
shot. Gets a
That's a nice rebound.
not a box
Owosso.
out. Davison. Okay. Let's see if they can break this press.
You got to think Coach Timmerman's going to be complaining about not boxing out in your defensive zone. Nice ball movement.
Once again, they break the press and they score easy points.
So far, Davison's offense has looked good after losing a pure point producer in Sydney McKinnon last year. Some doubters were questioning where the points would come by. So far, so good for the Lady Cards.
Love the tray. That's off. Lisa Seymour rips the rebound down. Beckmore slows it down.
There's that key to winning. Davison slowing the play down, getting ball control.
Well, they're much bigger. They can pound the ball down low. They don't need to.
That's
have
right.
the fast break every time. Foul on Owosso. Reach.
Trisha Fracolosi and Lisa Seymour towering over every starting Owosso player.
Yeah.
At least 6 foot. Fracolosi with a long
Three. Oh, it's off. Tina Hollins with the rebound. Nice rebound.
That's 4 on the day for her so far.
Beckmore. Looks to the right.
Lisa open in the corner.
Dribbles to the middle. Kicks it out to Kelly Hansen. Beckmore for 3. She can hit that. Shot is short.
Owosso not pressuring the 3-point shots, allowing Davison to shoot and miss. Obviously part of their game plan to keep the zone down low. Tina Hollins got a hand on that ball.
Beckmore looking up court, looking for the fast break. Kelly Hansen gets it.
Nice pass.
Oh, she can't handle it.
Too hot to handle.
That'll be a Owosso ball.
Erin Clarkston and Sarah Chazek are the key additions for Davison this year. Pretty much the varsity team they had last year.
Yeah.
Losing Rachel Lackey, Sydney McKenna, and Mallory Richards to a little thing we like to call graduation.
Yeah.
That's the bad thing about high school sports.
Only good for 2 to 3 years usually. The shot, the runner.
Wow.
Foul called.
A little bit of hand, a little bit of contact.
Lisa Seymour with that foul, according to the PA announcer. And Amanda Duntley will be taking these free throws. First one is off. Substitution. Jessica Borgery.
Will be coming in for
There.
number 22, Courtney Smith, one of the easier names to pronounce on Owosso's roster. I just can't get over the blue shoes, Mark.
Yeah, nice. And she sinks the second one. Lisa kicks it up to Kelly Hansen.
She could take that pass.
Tina
And
Hollins,
Tina,
oh, long.
a little too much on the way up.
Owosso running the floor, can't control it. Lisa Seymour with a hustle play, but doesn't pay off.
Maybe shouldn't have touched that ball. It looked like it was out on Owosso.
Yeah, it could have been. Another substitution going on here. Looks like Elena Mueller is coming in for Megan Farber. No substitutions yet by your Lady Cardinals.
Barber, the starting forward, a 5'8" junior for the Owosso Trojans. Oh, Lisa almost had the steal. Forces the double dribble.
Okay. Beckmore will be taking the ball court.
Davison has a 7-3 lead in their first Big 9 action of the year.
Oh, bad call. Owosso pushing. In the corner.
Had the shot from the arc. Lisa Seymour got over there quickly.
Lisa Seymour kick ball. Maybe Owosso ball.
And number 30 for the Lady Cards, Sarah Chazik, will be chasing that one to the opposite end of the gymnasium. Nice hustle play.
Yes.
Cardinals, lots of pressure on the inbound.
Yeah.
Almost forced another turnover.
Turnover. Lisa Seymour
There it is. Seymour's got her report.
She's
and
on.
is fouled.
Lisa Seymour's a theft.
Jessica Boteri with the foul. We have another substitution, number 22, Courtney Smith is about to enter the game.
And she will be coming in for, it looks like, number 33, which is Jessica Boderi.
Boteri only in for a few seconds before she's subbed out by the starter. Interesting decision by Coach Jeff Sawyer.
Kicks it over to Lisa Seymour. Lisa kicks it back to Becca. Becca's looking. Gets it down low to Trisha Fracolosi, who powers down low.
This is another layup.
Fighting down there. They're fighting. That's a jump ball.
Wrestling for the basketball.
Owosso ball.
Close
Nice
to a
hustle play.
Close to a traveling call down there. Wrestling down low for the basketball.
Davison pressures the basketball.
Seems like every time Owosso tries to pass it away, there are two Cardinals right in their face.
They're swarming.
And with that size advantage, believe me, it's difficult to get a pass out to the point guards. That's off again. Another air ball tray.
And that'll be Davison ball. Looks like Davison's defense is holding up really well this game.
I don't know. It looks as if Owosso didn't warm up properly.
Well, they're keeping anything from coming inside, so.
Can't get the ball down low. Not on Tina Hollins. Not on Tina Hollins.
Up to Kelly Hansen.
Forcing the
for
outside
Lisa.
shot.
Down to Tina. Tina with the shot. Oh, that's off.
Trisha Fracolosi coming up hard, getting a piece of number 22. It's Courtney Smith.
Yes, it is.
Takes the foul.
That'll be a Owosso ball. Davison has 2 fouls and Owosso has 3. And timeout. Timeout Owosso. That'll be 3 left. And there's 2:36 left in the first quarter. What do you think so far, Paul?
Davison's defense is what's been the highlight so far in this game. Owosso's being forced to take outside shots that they weren't prepared to hit.
No.
Not getting the ball down low whatsoever. Tina Hollins already has 2 blocks in this game, 4 or 5 rebounds.
It's like Owosso's trying to push the ball up court, but Davison's getting down there, and they're trapping him, and they're making him throw the ball away or shoot shots they don't want to shoot. So.
I think the big key is Davison's height advantage.
Yeah, it's Tenacious D.
There's just nowhere to send the ball.
And after the timeout, Owosso will have the ball.
Davison High School students enjoying their first 4-day weekend of the school year after 4 days of classes. Can't wait to get some sleep tomorrow. Out to Amanda Duntley on the key. Takes a step. Nowhere to go.
Travel.
There it is.
That'll be Davison ball.
Lady Cards force another turnover.
Or Tenacious D. And Trish Fracolosi will be taking the ball out.
Does Owosso see double digits in this game, Mike?
Of course.
It's going to be tough.
Oh, you got to come to the ball.
Fast break 4 on 2. Bad pass
Davison
slows
gets
it
back
down.
though. Another bad pass. Davison just getting back on defense.
Hands
Not
is
letting
going
them
out
run
there.
Not letting them run their fast break.
Trisha Fracolosi with the picture-perfect chest pass up court.
Kicks it over to Lisa Seymour. Lisa with the ball. Lisa dribbles, gives it to Becca Moore. It's 4 in the corner. Nice pass. Trisha Fracolosi comes up short.
She was wide open again down low. She's getting the ball there, but she's got to finish.
Kicks it back to the other corner.
Again, another turnover.
Becca Moore. The fast break, and that'll be 2 more.
An easy layup again. It's Owosso's young team. It's really showing right now.
Oh, bad inbounds pass.
Another bad inbounds pass. Becca
Nice.
Moore saves it. Taken away by Owosso.
Owosso just playing sloppy. Doesn't look like they're trying their hardest.
And she steps out of bounds. It's the inexperience. Davison's experience, tough defense, getting open on offense. Owosso's having a tough time countering. Their starting five contains 4 sophomores. You can't think that these girls have played more than 1 or 2 varsity games yet in their high school career.
Coach can't be happy about that last inbounds pass though.
There was no oomph on the ball at all.
No,
just kind of dropped it in there for whoever wanted to jump up and take it.
And Trish Fraclosi has the ball.
Yeah.
Can't get it over.
Number 22, Courtney Smith got a hand on it. Owosso will lay it in
Points
for
for
2.
Owosso. 9-5 Davison. And Beckmore pass up to Lisa Seymour. Lisa Seymour has somebody behind her. Swiped.
Lisa's got to watch her back. Watch someone on your team
break.
call out.
There'll be 2 more for Owosso.
Coach Timmerman's got to call a timeout here. Settle it down.
They're going to slow the play down.
Becca Moore does just
slowing
that.
it down. Looks like we got Aaron Cluxton out there.
38 seconds left in the quarter.
Nice head
Nice
fake.
move by Tricia Fracolosi. Count him.
And, ooh,
Takes a bit of a step.
that'll be turnover. Davison ball.
That's got to be about a dozen turnovers in this quarter
Yeah.
by Owosso alone.
Yeah, I don't think they expected the trap.
The good thing for Owosso is they're only down 4 points. Davison's had a hard time finishing on offense, despite how many times they get open down low.
Beckmore gets it down to Trish Fracolosi.
18 seconds left in the quarter. There's the shot.
4 for 3. Oh, that's off.
Just off.
Rebound Owosso.
Look how quick Davison gets back. Tina Hollins clearly 10 yards behind the woman with the ball, and she catches up, pressures.
Oh, misses layup. And for the last second shot, oh, they can get it off. And at the end of the first quarter, Davison 11 and Owosso 7. It's like so far the Owosso Trojans feel like there's 30 Davison Lady Cardinals out there.
At least 30. It's their inexperience is really showing through right now.
Yeah.
They can't move the ball on offense. They're turning the ball over.
Yeah.
On defense, they're not containing the Cardinals down low. Tricia Fracolosi and Tina Hollins have had 5 or 6 layup attempts each. All
Yeah.
they need to do is finish, and Davison's got this game in the bag.
Yeah. Still a close game though, despite
Owosso came out nicely in that first quarter, being outplayed badly by the Lady Cards, but is only down 11-7. Haven't seen Shannon Roth, number 51, at the forward position, the only senior on Owosso's team.
no, I haven't seen it yet.
They're going with the younger roster. Maybe this year is more of a learning experience to have a better starting roster next year.
And it's the second quarter's beginning.
A la Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
Psyched about football this year.
Yes. Looks like we got a few ladies out there for Owosso with their ankles taped up. Some ankle problems out there.
Yeah, geez. Doesn't match the blue shoes.
No, it doesn't. Looks like everybody without blue shoes got those ankle. Better get some blue shoes.
That's an odd coincidence.
Yeah.
Without the blue shoes, you've got an ankle injury. Who knew?
Beckmore, three-point line.
She can hit that shot.
Lobs it in, that's over her head, and that'll be a Owosso ball.
That's just a lot.
Kelly Hansen coming in for Beckmore.
Just a lapse of focus there by Tricia Fracolosi. She had the open
Shot.
woman down low, I suppose.
Yeah.
Open man down low wouldn't be fitting in this situation.
No, wouldn't be.
Aaron Cluxton putting pressure on the ball carrier.
Kicks it over. Looks down low, kicks it back to the middle. Once again,
Sloppy
there's pressuring.
Sloppy ball
Pressuring.
movement. You can tell they look unorganized.
Yeah,
Diving
on
for
the
the ball.
floor. Oh, that's
Travel.
traveling. Yeah.
Hit her teammate in the head with the basketball, adding insult to injury.
And almost falling down again as they're standing out.
This floor is slippery.
Trish Fracolosi taking the ball out. Over to Aaron Cluxton.
Fitch just said fake there.
Up to Kelly Hansen. Kelly Hansen kicks it over to Katie Cluxton. Out there with her sister. That's nice. Kelly Hansen. 2 points. Count them.
Count them. I didn't notice that. Aaron and Katie Cluxton both playing on the floor right now for your varsity Davison Cardinals.
I don't know how I'd feel about that, having my sibling play basketball with me.
I wouldn't pass it to her.
And that'll be a Owosso ball.
Apparently no sibling rivalry so far as the Cardinals move the ball very well up court.
Drop into green. Drop into green.
You got to think there's a bet standing in the family about which one performs better this year.
Head fake, goes to the middle, and that loose controls the ball.
Trisha Fracolosi will take it.
Kicks it up to Aaron. Oh, falls down. Aaron Cluxton falls down.
Gonna
Also
mop,
pushing the ball up court.
gonna
Aaron
mop these
Cluxton
floors
right
out
out
here.
there. Ooh,
Getting feisty out there, and Cluxton
Yeah.
drops again.
Sosslin. Another head fake. Puts it up. That'll be 2 points to Owosso. 13-9.
Almost drew a foul there, leaning into this shot just a little bit.
Mrs. Seymour has the ball in the corner.
Slows it down.
From
There's
the
that
court.
Davison ball control.
Trisha Fracolosi posts up. Kicks back to Lisa Seymour. Lisa Seymour kicks it over to Kelly Hansen. Kelly Hansen back out. Over to Aaron Cluxton.
Katie Cluxton getting open down low.
Ooh, that pass is a little high.
Nice recovery by the
Nice.
Cardinals. Aaron
Being
Cluxton.
patient. Patience.
No shot clock in high school
No.
basketball. In case
Flashing
you didn't
ball.
know at home.
Nice. Nice penetration. That'll be 2 points. Rewarded for
Lisa
good
Seymour
ball handling.
beats 5 Owosso Trojans on
Yes.
one play after not being able to find an open teammate, and that's gotta hurt.
Oh, another lob pass was so dangerous.
That ball almost swatted away.
That's really off the backboard, but offensive rebound, and that's 2 more points for Owosso.
Post up down low. That's your
box
ball. Or box out.
Yeah,
I'm not a basketball man.
it's okay.
You could probably post up too. Speaking of
Lisa
posting
Seymour
up,
grabs it. I don't know where she
There it
came
is.
from.
looked like the pass was going to Trisha Fracolosi, who was
No.
posting up down low.
Yeah.
Lisa Seymour came in with the height advantage and swooped in behind the Owosso defenders, picked that pass off, and puts 2 more points on her repertoire.
Goes down the middle. Poked
Turnover.
away. Oh, that's
Now
going
it's
a
a
little
race.
far.
Cardinals can't get there.
Courtney Smith passes it over to Jessica Boderi.
Courtney Smith in her blue shoes has been all over in this game.
Drives to the middle again. Going where the trees stand.
Lisa
down
Seymour
low.
gets her hands out.
No fakes. Drives it baseline. Oh, that hit the back.
Another odd shot selection by the Owosso.
The bottom of the backboard.
I don't think that counts.
No. Aaron Cluxton taking the ball up court.
Not
Slows
slows
it
it
down.
points on the board.
Lisa Seymour.
She's just got a way of getting open down low.
Yeah.
Comes out of nowhere.
That'll be Davison ball. Coming in now is Becca Moore and number 30. Haven't seen her yet. Sarah Chazek, one of the sophomores.
Yep.
Lisa Seymour will be coming out along with Trisha Fracolosi.
Give the 2 trees down low, as you
Yeah.
put it, a bit of a rest.
Oh, bad.
Becca Moore, nice recovery. Almost takes us out here.
Yes. Slows it down. Moves to the corner. Kicks over to Kelly Hansen. Hansen looks down low.
Becca Moore's
Back
going to have
out.
to chase
Oh.
it. Nice recovery. Took a step over half court. No call by the referee.
Yeah, quite an eye, Gerke.
Aaron Cluxton gets on the board before her sister.
I think all that matters is Davison's up 19-11.
That's right. Here in the second quarter, Davison still has 5 timeouts. Not needing the timeouts to slow the game down, doing a nice job of controlling the ball outside of the arc on
nice.
offense.
It's it right off her foot. And that will be Owosso ball. Taking it out for Owosso is Sarah Sawyer.
Sawyer only 5'5", the shortest girl on the Owosso team, having a hard time getting it up over the Cluxtons.
Nice pass down low. Can't
This is the
finish.
layup.
Long. And that will be Owosso ball.
That was a nice play by Chazek right there, just to swat the ball out of bounds to settle the play down. If Owosso got a hold of that ball, it was another easy layup.
Timeout. Timeout Davison. Davison uses their first timeout.
Cardinals finally burning, maybe to get some more rest for Fracolosi and Seymour.
Maybe.
Owosso here in their timeout huddle, paying special attention to Lisa Seymour.
Looks like that was just a breather. Didn't talk much over there.
Absolutely, just getting more rest for their starters. With 4 timeouts left and only 3 minutes left in the half, there's no reason not to use them.
No. 3:35 left in the second quarter.
Owosso will be inbounding the ball. Number 30, Sarah Sawyer.
Kicks it out.
There is no
back
way
to
the
the
Trojans can get the ball down low right now. There are
No.
3 Cardinals.
Well, they're not battling down low. They're not trying to post them out.
They haven't seen a shot from inside the arc in quite a while. And they travel, another turnover.
And the Owosso player claps for some strange reason.
Commenting on a grid call by the referee. The blue shoes just can't stay planted. I think just got to move your feet.
Mike Moore takes the ball up court. Over to Katie Clarkson. Katie Clarkson with a look, and a deflection by Owosso. That'll be Dave's ball.
You could tell Katie wanted to take that shot just to tie up the score with her sister.
Yes. I don't think she was thinking that.
Not at all. I'm sure it passed her mind.
I'm
It
sure
would
it
for
did.
me. Which is maybe why I don't play team sports.
Oh,
wow.
falls to the floor.
It's slippery out there. You got to watch yourselves. And Clarkston getting aggressive down low.
She's been banging down there, knocking her around.
Small size, but tenacious personality. Nice foul by Davison to prevent the easy basket. They're going to have to earn it from the free throw line.
2 free throws coming up here. For number 10, Amanda Duntley.
Davison has sure lived up to their mantra so far. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
And that'll count.
Getting the ball down low, firing away.
Tina Howland's coming in for Aaron Clarkston. No, Katie Clarkston. You got the Clarkston's confused.
Easy to do. They're both wearing the yellow headband.
And 33, Jessica Borderi coming in a lot.
Number
Coming in and out a
22,
lot.
Courtney Smith will catch a breather on the bench. One of Owosso's starting 5.
Second free throw attempt.
Lisa Seymour primed to get back into this game.
Hits it, and Lisa Seymour will come in. Lisa will come in for Kelly Hansen.
Kelly Hansen's played a nice game so far.
She has.
Lots of hustle on offense. Number 30, Chazik, will inbound the ball.
Mike Moore taking it up court. Looks to
Lisa Seymour open again, and she doesn't miss from there. Counted for 2. 21-13, Davison.
Finding all the holes in the zone.
And there aren't many, believe me. Lisa Seymour's the MVP of the Davison Cardinals this year.
Has to go middle again. That'll be a foul.
Close call there by the referee, but
You're a homer.
you win some and you lose some.
Such a homer, Kirky.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means you're cheering for the home team, dude.
It's my job.
Okay. That can roll with the foul. Oh.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Nice defense.
Bring it back the other way. I counted to 10 on that play.
Did you?
Are you am I still a homer?
Yeah, I might be.
I take no offense at all.
Okay, good. Tina Hollins gets the ball in the middle. Kicked over to Sarah Chazik.
Great
Long.
ball movement.
Nice rebound by Owosso.
Number 33, Jessica Borderi will take it up for the
Kicks
Owosso
to the
Trojans.
corner. Goes for 3.
Count it. They finally hit the ball.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
They take it from beyond the arc, and it finally goes through for the Owosso Trojans. Interesting change of pace. Will Davison change your defense and take away that 3-point shot?
I don't think after a while, I think they'll let him keep shooting it. Mike Moore looking for somebody to pass it to. Kicks it over to Lisa Seymour. Lisa Seymour looking. Dribbles.
Takes
trying
it
to get
back.
herself out of trouble. Mike Moore thinks about taking the shot, drives middle. And shot and fouled. Nice take.
You can tell by the way that shot went up. There was some serious contact on that
Yeah.
play.
It was a nice pump fake. And after the pump fake, she went up strong.
Teresa Fracolosi ready to get back into the game for the Cards.
2 free throws for Beckham over. First one is off.
Becca Moore, one of the more consistent free throw shooters for the Lady Cards, misses the first 2.
That's our Chaz will come out of the game, and Trisha Fracolosi, a starter, will come back in with 1:49 left in the second quarter.
Chazik's done a nice job in relief tonight, but it
Yes,
looks
she
as if she'll stay on the floor.
Hmm.
Aaron Clarkston went out.
Okay. I got you.
Both Clarkston
And that'll
will
be
take
a
a break
foul.
on the bench.
Davison foul, pushing the back.
Fouls really haven't been a big issue so far in tonight's game.
No. Refs are letting him play,
That's right.
letting him battle.
5 fouls for the Davison Cards.
I
4
think
for
that's
the
an
Owosso.
advantage for Davison to let him battle. They're a
Oh,
bigger
absolutely.
team. And number 10 will be taking it down the court. Amanda Dunley finds the trap waiting for her.
Blue shoes to blue shoes.
Yeah.
Almost a steal.
Lisa
Lisa
Seymour,
Seymour,
the
great
theft.
hands.
Oh,
Can't
long
catch up
pass.
to it.
That's 2 or 3 for Lisa. Stealing
Amazing
that ball.
hands for Lisa Seymour.
Yeah.
Also plays on the Cardinals volleyball team. and the Cardinals softball team. Perhaps the best all-around female athlete in the class of 2005.
Yeah. And met with the trap, coming down court, goes to the middle again.
Ooh,
Takes,
referees
hits
let
the
them play
floor.
quite a bit there.
And
Looks like someone got clotheslined.
number 32, Becky Schroeder, picks up that ball and scores 2. McMorgan looks down, looking. Oh, that could have hit her in the head. Lisa Seymour gets
Wow.
it down low.
That was
Off balance shot.
4
Fight for
vertical
it.
there.
Jump ball. That will be a Owosso ball.
Close call.
Really?
Tricia Fracolosi battling down low. Wasn't quite ready for that pass. Lisa caught her off guard.
Yes.
1:05 left in the first half. Owosso's battled back to within 3, 21-18 Davison.
It looks like for your halftime entertainment, we will have the Davison Dance Squad, a newly formed, aren't they, Paul?
Yeah, they came onto the scene late last year, did a few events. Lisa with another steal. Dunk it.
No, so put that in. Easy points there.
Lay it in.
23-18, Davison.
Fast break has been key for both teams so far.
Yeah.
Owosso's inability to execute and Davison's thievery of the basketball, leading to points on the board.
Looks down low, but there's nothing down there.
There aren't even players down low.
Oh, Lisa Seymour.
Another steal. Dunk it, dunk it,
Lisa
dunk it.
back. Oh, comes up. Foul.
And one. Count it. Count it. Not even a smile on her face.
No.
She watched to the free throw line as if she's done it before and she plans to do it again.
Oh, wow. That's nice. That's nice.
Not even a grin. Barry Sanders-esque. We've got some kids swinging up there on the
Takes a lot of strength to make one and the foul there.
incredible.
Takes a lot of strength to hang from those Raptors. too.
Got some young children unattended by their parents hanging from the lowered basketball hoops up there up in the bleachers. 20 seconds left in the first half, 26-18 Davison.
Tries to look down low. Gets it down low for the first time, looks like. And that will be a foul. Oh,
No
travel.
travel call. Tina
Travel.
Hollins,
Bodied up on her. That didn't get
no contact on the play.
10 seconds left. McMorgan have to get a shot off quick. Looks for Tina Hollins. Turns around, shoots, and is
Foul.
fouled. Didn't have her hands straight up.
That's a liability up there hanging from that basketball. that is, get some authorities up there.
You do not want that foul in the closing seconds of the
Oh, no.
quarter.
No. It's what's more amazing is how Tina Hollins got open down low and was able to even get that basketball. Owosso's got to tighten up.
Ooh, that's off.
She'll get the next one.
Smiles at her teammates.
She knows she shot better than that.
Happens to me. I have air ball in the field. Try to smile and pretend it didn't happen, but it did.
It happened, all right. Oh, she sinks the next one. You got to call that bank.
She called it. I heard her. Owosso with 4.2 seconds left.
Do they have the strength to take the half-court
I
shot?
think they do. Oh, no. To Tina Hollins, and that will be the end of your second quarter. Davison leading 27-18.
Tina Hollins will pad the stats with the steal there at the end of the half.
Yeah.
Owosso returns to the bench looking a bit dejected, down 27-18.
So far, Davison's defense has been dominating, along with their fast break, which has come off their defense. Lisa Seymour has to have like 5 or 6 steals so far.
Davison's done exactly what they wanted to do coming into the game. They've controlled the pace on offense and on defense. Not only did they do exactly what they wanted to do with the basketball, they made Owosso change their game plan on offense.
What they did good is the second quarter, they finished. First quarter, they had time. They were struggling for that.
Missed layups. That was the
Yeah.
key in the first quarter. Second quarter was execution all the way.
Third quarter, they're going to try to extend their lead. And now we will be going on to your dance team.
Your halftime show. Enjoy yourselves. Get up, use the bathroom, get some snacks. We'll be back in 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
Are their mics muted right now? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always be careful.
And welcome back. I'm Mike McManaman. Once again, I'm here with Paul Gerke.
Enjoying a nice slice of pizza and an ice-cold Gatorade here in Davison's gymnasium. It is humid and hot.
My hands are very wet. And we would like to give a shout out to several people. First, we give a shout out to our crew, who is Nick Hill and Sarah Kenny on your camera at the top. At the bottom is Dan Durkin. Control room is Jamie, who is new to the class, and she is graphics / audio.
No last name necessary.
No, no last. And then Kelly Smith, that is, and she will be directing.
Also
Randy Scott is your supervisor.
And our new journalism teacher at Davison High School, video journalism. And shout out to the volunteers in the concession stand, and of course me for being the best.
And I have two more shout outs. Custodian Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Who's moving to the middle school and will not be seeing us as much. And to Ruben Talley, who requested a shout out.
Ruben's back there playing basketball. He'll be on the varsity team this year.
Yes, he will. And Becky Moore taking the ball up court.
We're underway.
Carter's all back in. Lisa looking for someone to pass it. Kicks back out to Becca.
It looks like the Trojans have changed their defense a little bit.
Sagging back a little more. Kelly Hansen, short. Wasser's ball.
They're going to challenge the Cardinals to hit those outside shots.
Outside shot by Owosso. Speaking of the devil, and it's a trick.
And they hit their own, number 30, Sarah Sawyer.
Lisa Seymour looking up court, slowing it down. They're dropping back. And Becky Moore's going for the three, and that'll come up short. Rebound Owosso. Number 22, Courtney Smith taking it up court. Matt with the trap. Becky Moore.
Another steal from the Cardinals.
Nice pass. Lisa. Oh.
You don't see Lisa Seymour miss layups like that very often.
Looks like that's off. There's some basketball. That's nice.
Looks like it went off a foot of one of the Owosso Trojans.
Yes, it did. And that would be Davison ball. Becca looks down low. Kicks it back over to Kelly Hansen.
Tina Hollins getting in position.
Risha kicks it out.
It's the referee. Dances out of the way.
Becca looking down low. Pump fakes. And over to Lisa.
Cardinals really slowing down the gameplay here. They didn't get off to the start they wanted in the start of the third quarter. Looking to get that perfect shot.
Way to beat the zone is you gotta move the ball around side to side.
Doing a great job. Seymour will drive it in. Beats
Middle.
5 Owosso players. Oh! Just rolls out, but she'll get to shoot 2 free throws.
That circled around about 20 times and then just popped out.
One of those America's Funniest Home Video shots that swirls around the rim.
Shooting 2. Count the first one.
Doesn't miss from there. Lisa's always got her game face on. Just had a break at halftime, and she's still focused.
And that second one will be off. And up court.
Number 10, Amanda Duntley.
It's down low again. Can't find anything. Kicks it back out.
Right around Lisa Seymour.
Ooh.
Nice move.
That's short. Well, that's way short. Lisa with a little.
Bit of a dive by number 12 there. Jessica Gelfin.
Back it dives. Passes out to Tina. Long rebound. battle zone.
Fracolosi rebounds over 3 Owosso Trojans on that play.
Brings it back out. Slowing the game down again. Musa looking down low. Don't see anything. Gets it down low to Trish Fracolosi.
Has a hard time handling the pass.
That would be a foul.
Owosso Trojans head coach not liking the call.
Need for the resistance.
Doesn't change the referee's mind. Nice inbound pass by Trisha Fracolosi.
Lisa Seymour. Looks down low again. Really trying to get the ball down low. Getting those easy baskets. Nice cross-court pass over to Trisha Fracolosi.
This is another lay-in execution. Tina Hollins misses a layup.
They're getting their rebounds though.
Nice hustle by the Lady
They
Cards.
want. Slow the game down. That's what they're doing. Over the back call. Trisha Fracolosi.
Got a substitution, number 32. Becky Schroeder coming in for number 44, Megan Barber.
And number 30, Sarah Sawyer will be taking ball up court. Looks like they have
A backcourt of blue shoes.
Yeah, looks like they're having 3 or 4 different players take the ball down court. Switching it up a little bit.
Keeping the Lady Cards on their heels.
Yes. Tough defense. Davison's dropped back into man-to-man, looks like. That will be off.
They said they changed their defense before the game, depending on the situation.
Looks like they have. And that was off Tina Hollins' shin, and that'll be a Owosso ball.
That's a tough inbounds. Gets it out to the arc.
Pump fakes and goes.
Tina Hollins, a
Rips
ferocious
it
rebound.
down, knocks somebody down. That's how you got to do it. Play physical down there.
Make them pay for trying to rebound the ball. 4:50 left in the third quarter. Your Lady Cards lead by 7.
Too hot to handle.
Nice cover by Teresa Fracolosi. Or Trisha Fracolosi.
Seen some hard passes.
Whatever you'd like to call her.
Oh, Tina Hollins tips it out.
Hustle
Back
all the
and
way
forth.
around by the Lady Cards.
Davison's doing what they want, slowing the play down. Burning some clock. Kicks out to Seymour. Slightly inside.
Doesn't usually shoot from there, but she makes it.
That will not be a 3. That will be a 2.
Just inside the arc.
Sarah Sawyer taking the ball up the court. Another
Nice
back.
hustle.
That'll be 2 more for Becca Moore unless she's
And the
fouled.
foul.
That'll be 3. Yeah, could be 3. Probably 3.
That's a 3-point play. Either way. Courtney Smith making the poor decision to foul in that situation.
She's going to foul. She's got to foul hard.
You got to think it's 50-50. You either hit them hard and they miss the shot, or you make that decision and you shoot for a 3rd point on the possession.
They could have just made stronger passes. That's what they're not doing. Their passes are very weak. They're just being stolen by Lisa Seymour and Becca Moore, who are much faster.
They lead the team in steals for certain.
Yeah.
And she makes the extra point. 3-point play. Owosso will call a timeout.
12-point lead for Davison. Davison leading 33-21.
Owosso had chiseled the lead down to 3 points at one point in the second quarter, but Davison has taken control of the game and is running away with it right now.
This will be a full timeout, 60 seconds.
Very similar to the way they've been running away with the basketball on most of Owosso's possessions.
Yeah. 2 timeouts left for Owosso. Once again, Davison's defense is causing turnovers, trapping the ball, making Owosso make bad decisions.
What impresses me is the way they've been able to force the turnovers without taking fouls. Only 1 foul so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's nice. It's very important, too.
Very aggressive play without breaking the rules.
Slowing the game down. Keeping the ball in their zone.
And even the Cardinals that aren't putting the points up on the board or forcing the turnovers are still doing a great job.
Rebounding.
Those kind of things that don't end up on the stat sheets, just forcing a bad pass or
Hustling.
getting their hands in the lane. And it shows. Davison has built up a 12-point lead. Referee has something to say to the scorekeepers. And we will resume play. Number 22 on the inbound, Courtney Smith.
Becca Moore will be pressuring the inbounds. Trying to get another one of those 5-second calls.
Close. Takes it all the way and is fouled either by Trisha Fracolosi or
Tina Hollins.
appears to be Tina Hollins. 33, Fracolosi will take the foul.
Could have gave a foul to either of them. They're both acting.
They both had the hand on the foul. Both had the hand on the.
I know what you're saying.
Both had the hand on the other hand, if you know what I mean. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
That'll be off to the left.
They don't put points on the scoreboard for a free throw like that.
Katie Cluxton coming in for Trisha Fracolosi.
Both Cluxtons again on the floor. A 1-2 punch for the Lady Cards.
And the second moment count. Cuts the lead to 11. Making more running the point.
An impressive showing so far for the Cards after that disappointing loss to Goodrich last game. Davison beat Powers twice last year for the first time and seemingly forever.
Yes.
On their way to a impressive Big 9 showing.
And Cluxton with the ball. Kicks it back out to Beckamore. Looks down low.
Taking your time. Waiting for the open look. Erin Cluxton has a hard time handling it.
That'll be her sister Katie. Very confusing. Erin Cluxton and Katie Cluxton look very similar. Same last names.
The last name is the big confusing aspect of having sisters on a team.
Yes. Odd pump fake there, being at the half-court line, not expecting a shot or anything.
Mixing it up a bit, keeping the Cardinals on their heels.
Crosses it over, drives middle, kicks it down low. Nice, and one.
Tina got a piece of her. Jumping in to block the shot, and he just got a piece of the ball.
You don't want him to drive middle because that will break down your whole defense. You had about 3 Davison Cards breaking down on that person collapsing to the middle.
And after the foul, Tina will be replaced by number 30, Sarah Chasik.
Possibly foul trouble. I don't know the actual fouls for each player, but I imagine that's what it is.
It could be. 2 different colored shoes for the free throw shooter for the Owosso Trojans. Number 23, Elena Mueller. Chasik hustling up court.
Beckamore taking it down court.
Got a hand on the pass. Lisa Seymour takes it as if nothing happened.
Tries to get it down low, but that's over her head.
Ill-advised pass there from Erin Cluxton. Owosso tries to slow it down.
Oh.
Right through the legs
Right
of Katie
between the
Cluxton.
legs.
Randy Scott, our cameraman over on the sidelines, getting a nice shot there.
Yes. And it looks like 33. Jessica Boderi is taking the ball out.
No one to pass to. Almost waited the full 5 seconds.
Another lob pass. That's dangerous.
Wide open shot from just inside the arc. Missed it.
Down on the floor.
Fight for the
Nice
ball.
house play back and Morse.
Erin
Slowing it down,
Cluxton
slowing
with the
it down.
hustle.
What they want.
Becca loses the
Bad
ball.
Ill-advised pass when there's 5 Davison Cardinals right there.
Owosso just can't move the ball very well against this tight Cardinals defense. That's what happens when you run a zone down low. There's always seems to be a hand in the passing lane.
Forcing him to take outside shots, and Owosso hasn't been able to do that.
One as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
They've been able to hit from beyond the arc.
And Beckamore will be coming out of the game, replaced by Kelly Hansen.
Davison looking to rest a few of their starters. They still have Lisa Seymour on the floor. She looks a bit winded, but
Air
she's
ball.
got stamina.
That'll
Davison
be
Cardinal
Davison.
ball. Lisa seemed to box out to prevent any of the Owosso Trojans from touching that ball as it rolled out of bounds.
Erin Cluxton now taking the ball up the court.
Look at this Owosso defense. They're not moving. They're standing still.
Must be tired.
If you're Owosso's head coach, you've got to tell them to move on defense. 5 standing players will create problems to someone that's not moving the ball on offense, but the way the Cardinals are passing, it's not a great idea.
Hansen, pump fake, kicks over to Erin Cluxton. Brings it back out, slows down the play.
Lisa Seymour finds the seam. Look out for her down low.
Davison very patient right now.
But again, a turnover. Coach Timmerman's going to have to talk about that at the next time out.
Not getting back on defense, and that will result in a missed layup.
That's the kind of play. You've got to put points on the board.
When you're down by this much, you got to make every shot, no mistakes. Can't afford them.
No mistakes. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Davison still clinging to an 8-point lead, despite several
Seymour.
turnovers up and down the court.
Open in the middle, drives.
Wow. Looked like she
Nice.
got fouled there, too.
Amazing she can hit that shot off balance.
Swerving around 3 Owosso Trojans.
Stopped cold in her tracks.
Owosso nowhere to send the ball. Another forced turnover by the Cards.
Oh,
Aaron
that's
Cluxton is crushed underneath a pile of 2 Trojans.
entanglement down there. Shot from just beyond the free throw line. Banked in.
Gets a
off
little
the back
lucky
door.
with that shot.
Yeah.
A little bit of movement. Cluxton seems a bit frustrated that she couldn't force that turnover.
I heard it called Banks, so
It's hard to hear in the gymnasium.
I can hear it. Kelly Hansen with the ball.
Aaron Cluxton puts up
Takes
a
that
shot.
Gets
She
her own
gets her own
rebound.
rebound as it
Nice.
bounces out from beyond the arc. Trojans have got to hustle.
Those are the kind of plays Davison's been making. That's been a big part of the game.
5 seconds.
Another block shot.
Jazzy turns it over, and we'll go to the 4th quarter, 35-27. Your Lady Cards have an 8-point lead.
Looks like we got 8 more minutes to go.
I'm not seeing overtime in the future of this game, despite the JV Lady Cards with a chance to win it late in regulation. Couldn't pull it off, and were just winded in overtime. Give the Owosso JV team credit.
Yeah.
A 35-32 victory.
It's like fouls not very many called. There's Davison's only got 3 and Watson's got to be 2.
Not a big factor. Referees are letting them play. There's been some contact down low.
They might come into play later in the game.
A couple block shots, yeah.
What do you think Davison's talking about in the huddle right now?
I think Davis needs to just keep doing what they're doing. They need to settle it down on offense. Every time they've tried to hurry up the play, they've turned the ball over. They need to stick with their game plan. If I'm Coach Timmerman right now, I need to get some rest for my starters. So in the last 5 minutes or so of the game, you can play out your best players and make sure you hold on to this lead.
Yeah. Ross has got to be talking about the turnover situation.
Oh, absolutely.
Talking about making stronger passes because they just haven't been doing that.
It's been a problem for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to move the ball. There's no oomph on the pass.
Yes, no oomph.
No oomph.
No oomph.
It's almost as if they're playing on the bowling team and just rolling the ball back and forth. And that's not the way to play basketball, in case you're not a big b-ball fan.
Yeah. Except when you're bowling, there's nobody running out and stealing the ball, is there?
In my bowling league, there is.
Oh, it's kind of weird.
It's revolutionary. Aaron Cluxton with the steal.
Kicks over to Lisa Seymour, who dribbles, shoots, and that'll be short.
Aaron Cluxton with another face plant. She's going to be hurting after this game. She's hit the floor probably more than any other Davison Cardinal.
She doesn't mind getting down on that floor and getting dirty.
That shows a lot of hustle when you're willing to put your body on the line. Timberland's
Nice
got to like that.
baseline, air ball, but number 51 gets it and puts it in.
That's one way to hit a layup. No backboard necessary. Owosso cuts the lead to 6.
Looking down low, nothing down there though.
Lisa Seymour using that height
Kicks it
advantage
for
to get to that
three.
errant pass.
Another mistake. They haven't hit very many of those.
Cluxton's got to get the ball down low. She's got to settle it down and resist the temptation to take that outside shot.
Another look down low. 51 with another 2 points. 4 in a row.
They're getting it down low, and they're only down 4. Timmerman might call a timeout here. Nope, they'll have his players settle it down.
Worked in the first quarter. Hopefully it'll work again.
Lisa airballs a shot long. She needs some rest. And the Owosso Trojans are on another fast break.
Oh, can't make that mistake.
Cardinals
Down by
get lucky
4.
with an errant pass.
And Becca Morrow will be coming in for Katie Clarkson. Hopefully trying to settle down with Becca in there.
It seemed like the Owosso Trojans have changed up their defense to prevent the Lady Cards from getting the ball down low, which was their strong point during the first half. Tina Howens, Tricia Fracolosi, Lisa Seymour putting points on the board.
To the corner. Becca Morrow dribbles out of trouble. Looks down to Kelly Hansen, who's there, and get it blocked.
That was an incredible pass,
Yes, it was.
going over the heads of 3 Owosso Trojans.
And Owosso decides to slow it down, seeing that they are outnumbered.
They've got plenty of time, and they're not down by very much.
Maybe your prediction was wrong, Durkee. Maybe they're going to overtime. We might be here.
And there it is, another turnover. Becca Moore will take that. You got to have faith, man.
It's a fickle
And
game.
there's another turnover. Turnovers both ways, up and down the court. Both teams having a tough time
51
passing the
again.
ball to their team.
6 straight points. But
They've got to
number
stop her.
51,
Number
that's a
51,
senior.
Shannon Roth, the only senior on the team, is coming through in the clutch,
That's what happens when you have experience. You can play in
keeping,
crunch time.
keeping her young team in the game.
It's like her first time out here, too.
She scored 6 unanswered points against the Lady Cards defense. For whatever reason, they can't keep her from getting the ball down low. And the only experienced member on the Owosso team is making the Cardinals pay.
She knows where to be. They're collapsing, and they're just dropping it off to hers.
And ironically, it's when Davison has their youngest squad out there.
Yeah.
With the sophomore, Chazik, with Aaron Clarkston out on the floor, not a lot of varsity experience. And sure enough, Owosso's only senior comes up big, and the Trojans are only down by a pair, 35-33.
Davison hoping to stop the momentum that Owosso has by calling this timeout.
Cardinals haven't scored yet in the fourth quarter, having a tough time getting their offense together.
What is that, 9 straight points?
Davison was up 8,
Nope, guess not.
5 straight points. I don't know.
Can't
Close
be.
enough.
Because that could be, I guess. Because Ross Shannon has hit 6 points.
Yeah,
That's quite a few points.
especially for such a short span.
Yes.
All on almost identical plays. Just getting the ball down low over and over and over again and punishing the Cardinals for not covering her so tightly.
We've seen a lot of turnovers this fourth quarter. It's been turnover one side, turnover another side, just back and forth.
But Owosso's had the better end of the
Really
turnover battle.
capitalizing.
Lisa Seymour and Tina Hollins, the Twin Towers out there right now for the Davison Cardinals.
Foxy with the ball, looking
A
around.
moment of indecision.
Beckenmore finds Lisa Seymour in the middle.
She dishes it
Nice
out.
pass. That'll be short. Battling for the rebound. Davison can't come up with it. Owosso take it down the court. Applying pressure. Pressure.
I'm sure there was a bit of pressure there too.
Sure there was.
And here's a
Oh,
bit of pressure by
let's-
the, oh, Tina Hollins with the ferocious block.
Can't let him drive middle like that, though. There was nobody there.
Ben Wallace style, getting the hand up.
I think there was some miscommunication there from Davison. Didn't know
Nice
who to
job
cover.
by Hollins, being a senior on this Davison club, to step up and cover for the mistakes of her teammates.
Hands with the left-hand hook shot.
A lot of arc there.
Not going to fall.
Rims out. Owosso will take the ball again,
Courtney
looking to
Smith.
close the gap.
That's Courtney Smith taking the ball up the court. Drives middle again.
It's offensive foul.
Oh, draws the charge. That's key.
Tina Hollins again. A spark plug for the Davison defense and offense. Looks like she might be cut.
That might shift the momentum. When you get a charge like that, that's big.
That's a crucial play. That's the first one we've seen so far. Tina
Yeah.
Hollins not scared to put her body on the line. Staying put down low.
A lot of players in Davison like that. Push in the back.
Wow, Owosso starting to slip now after it looked like they had the momentum. They take a charge and then take a foul. I'm at a loss for words.
Long.
What a
gets the
rebound.
Throws it over to Lisa Seymour, who gets
She'll
the
take
rebound.
any point she can get at this point. Davison opens up a 4-point lead. The Owosso referee, or the Owosso coach giving it to the referee.
Middle again. That cannot be happening.
Tina's getting there though.
Not boxing out.
A nice cutthroat 21 style rebound. Never touching the ground before that ball ended up in the basket. Owosso closes the lead to 2 again. We're down to a nail-biting finish here with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Lisa Seymour, nice pass. Can't handle it.
She's
though.
got amazing instincts.
Yes.
Turnover.
Turnover.
Count
Killing
it.
Hansen capitalizes. Nice steal by Nakamura.
What a quick release. Didn't take any time whatsoever to get into form and put that shot
Oh, nice
off the
swipe.
backboard and in.
That'll be a foul.
That's a
Aaron
tough call.
Clarkson
Looks
not-
like the floor's slippery, and
It's like
number
Aaron-
30, Sarah Sawyer, was just sliding around.
Eric Clarkson not afraid to knock some people around. It's good.
She's got the eye of a tiger.
He's coming off the court.
Davison clinging to their 4-point lead.
Looks like Davison's running a 2-3.
They've got the starters out right now.
That'll be a timeout by Owosso. Down by 4 with 3:35 left. They will have, I think, 1 timeout after this one.
Take a full timeout. 60 seconds for us to kill.
That timeout could be crucial coming down to the final seconds of the game with only 1 timeout. Davison has the advantage in that department. You want as many timeouts as possible the last few seconds of the game.
Apparently he had something important to say.
Yeah.
It's tough taking a timeout when you still got that much time remaining and you're down by 4.
Yeah.
Coach Timmerman taking advantage of the rest for his starters.
He's got them all out there right now. Hopefully they can finish this off. We can go home.
What are you doing when you go home?
Probably, I don't know. I'm probably going to eat.
Yeah, eating's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davis with 4 fouls. Owosso 5. Not many fouls called.
Nope. I have a feeling they're going to come into play late here. Maybe some intentional fouls by Owosso as the game winds down. I predict that both teams will see the penalty by the time we're said and done.
This is a big possession right here. Can cut the lead to 2.
Number 30, Sarah Sawyer on the inbound. Nowhere to go. Close to 5 seconds. Nice
Becca.
job by Becca Moore. She's got a break. Gets fouled. Doesn't make the bucket. That's how
Tries
you
to
foul
finish
on a
it up.
fast break.
Yeah.
Hit him fast and hit him hard.
It's like a microcosm right there of the whole game. Becca Moore with another steal. Owosso's got to have like 50 turnovers maybe.
50 turnovers might be a record. I don't know. We're going to have to research, check with the stats after the game.
It's an exaggeration, hyperbole.
What's with you and the vocab words all of a sudden?
Davison up by 5.
Liking the change of pace, though.
She will hit the first and second one.
6-point lead for Davison. That's crucial. Owosso almost in a must-score possession here. They've got to get the momentum shifted back to their side.
Becca Moore with another swipe.
Almost a turnover.
Another
And
swipe.
there's the turnover. Becca Moore, you said it. And she spins.
And loses control of the ball. That'll be a foul on Becca Moore.
She tried to recover after that ball slipped out of her hands. Grabbed a bit of jersey of number 12, Jessica Gelfand. Nothing but smiles heading back to the bench.
Sarah Sawyer taking the ball down the court. Becca Moore looking to apply pressure here.
Owosso
Maybe
running
another
out of
steal.
time. 3 minutes left to close the Davison lead.
For 3, and that'll be off. Tina
Tina
Hollins
Hollins
with a big
comes up
rebound.
strong.
Swinging. Nice. She is tough.
Wow. Tough as nails. She could play on the boys' basketball team, I bet you.
And that'll be a foul situation, 1-1 now. That's big.
That is huge. Just to come up with that rebound, period. Owosso hasn't been able to hit the three-point shot all day. I'm surprised that they'd come try to take it, only down 6 with 3 minutes left on the clock. You'd think you could drive it in, maybe pick up 2 and a foul. A one-handed layup. Misses by a bit, and it'll go the other way. Owosso basketball.
Owosso's looking to foul. They might foul Tina Hollins, who hasn't performed well tonight on the free throw line.
Tough free throw shooting night for Tina Hollins. Amanda Duntley is going to come in for number 22, Courtney Smith, who's been all over the floor tonight. Played a nice game. Unsure whether or not we'll see her again. Another forced turnover by Becca Moore. Lisa Seymour,
wow.
an elbow to the head of number 33.
Ooh, that's
Jessica Boderi's
tough.
feeling that. Lisa Seymour came down hard. Some shedding of tears. The trainers of
like it
Owosso
hurt.
will come out, rolled right over her.
that might be a black eye.
You can't blame Lisa Seymour.
No, that might be a black eye.
She got tripped up and hustling for the ball. Took an elbow right to the face. If we had instant replay working right now, I'm sure we'd show you that too again. Tune in for boys basketball and boys football.
Yeah.
No trend at all there, and we may have instant replay.
And teams are congregating in the middle of the court. Another big word I used.
Tense situation right now. Jessica Boderi caught up in a hustle play. Takes an elbow to the head.
I think this is an advantage for Davison getting this breather, because come out fresh.
And it's not at their expense,
Yeah.
however cruel that may sound.
Yes. She's really in pain.
She's feeling it right now. That's going to be a headache tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Thank God for the Labor Day weekend. We won't have to drag into school. We've got an ice pack coming out right now. The JV coach for the Owosso Trojans, Gary Hernichuk, brings the ice pack out. And Boderi is to her feet and will take her seat on the bench. That's a tough loss for the Owosso Trojans. She's played well tonight.
Yes. Looks like she'll be okay though. And Davison running back on
Her,
out.
her replacement will be number 30, Sarah Sawyer, who will take the inbound pass. Nowhere to go.
And the pump fake.
Off
It's a
his
foot on
Seymour's
it.
foot.
That'll be a kick ball, Owosso ball.
Lisa Seymour shedding a smile. 2:42 left. Davison still has the 6-point lead. Nice hustle by Tina Hollins. Can't get there.
Shannon Roth.
Missed
long.
layup. There it
Lisa's
is.
slowing it down.
Lack of execution.
That's what they want to do. Slow it down.
Lisa,
Owosso
quick
over-
footwork.
Over to Hanson. Seymour. Just waiting.
Pressure the ball, screams Owosso's head coach. And we're seeing a bit of it now.
Davison in no rush to shoot the ball.
They're just passing it away from the Owosso defenders.
You're not going to be taking any shots that aren't layups.
Sure enough, they'll get an open woman down low. You watch. Tina Hollins getting over there. 2 minutes left. Davison up 6. Teresa Fracolosi had a look.
They don't need to take that. They're
They
not going
don't
to
need
take
to take the shot. There's the advantage again of not having a shot clock in high school ball.
that, and they're in foul situations. So
That's true. They might want to foul now, though, just to move it along. It doesn't look like they can put any pressure on the Davison ball carriers. There's the turnover, just as I say it, off Trisha Fracolosi's foot.
and that's why you're not coaching.
Owosso will get the possession. Down 6 with a $1:45 left in the fourth quarter.
And Shannon Roth will be exiting the game along with Megan Farber.
It's played an inspired game, coming in relief in the third quarter and hitting a few key buckets here in the fourth.
And now all 3 blue shoes are out.
All 3 blue shoes. Still can't get over that.
Davison running his zone, pressuring the ball.
Up for the shot.
That'll be off.
Won't
Tina
fall.
Hollins tips it.
Nice rebound by number 10.
Blocked by Tina Hollins, but that will be called a foul.
I've seen that look before. Maybe on you.
Do that quite often.
Tina
Hollins
Hollins
clapping
her hands.
sarcastically.
She's psyched right now. She
Gives
knows it was a
grin.
weak call. Number 10, Adam Duntley, perhaps Amanda Duntley, will take the free throw. She'll be short on the first. That's a clutch miss right now. You've got to take every point you're presented, and the Cardinals are giving them 2 shots from the line, and they're not going to be able to execute on both. Maybe try to savor a point out of the situation, make it a 2-possession game.
And the second one won't
Nothing.
fall. Just Fracolosi rebound.
Nice hustle there by Duntley, but to no avail.
It's like Davison's just going to pass the ball around.
Davison
Second
really
dribbles
slowing
to
it
the
down right now. There's no reason for them to shoot.
No.
They're just getting in the extra passes right now. It's almost like a practice drill. There's no pressure whatsoever by the Owosso Trojans. They seem to have accepted their fate with a minute left and Davison
Nope,
leading by
fouling.
6.
Calling.
There it is, number 22, Courtney Smith finally fouls.
Saw a bit of frustration there by 22 in her face.
I think they fouled the wrong person. Lisa
Yeah.
Seymour is clutch
Yes,
from
she
the
is.
free throw line.
Senior experience. Shooting 2.
Looking to make it a 4-possession game.
And that'll be off. And long rebound goes to Owosso.
Wow. Nice job by Becca Moore to force that ball out of bounds. 52 seconds left for the Trojans to come back from down 6 points. Looks tough. Can't get the ball down low. From
Owosso
outside the arc.
Owosso
Looking
can't get
for a
anything
shot.
down low. Shoots a 3.
Short.
That'll be short. Looking to foul. He's going to
Seymour.
foul, Lisa.
Seymour had the fast break pass, but refused to take it. Drew the foul. Smart play.
38 seconds left. Davison up 6. Foul is 7-8, so both are in the bonus situation. One more foul by Owosso and they would be in the double bonus.
Double bonus. Not something you see very often in girls basketball.
No. And with 38 seconds left, Owosso has 1 timeout left.
Lisa will take the first easily.
Davison's pretty much got this game in the bag.
Only a miracle will save your Owosso Trojans.
Rebound Owosso. It's up court, trying to push the ball.
They've got to hit a long-range
Oh,
shot, and
sloppy
sure
pass.
enough, a steal. Becca Moore to Lisa Seymour, who's fouled.
Another steal. I think it might be approaching 50.
That'll be the double bonus. I think 50 might not be that far off at this point. 28 seconds left in the game. This is just icing on the cake right now. Lisa Seymour will try to
Pad
add to
those
her point
stats.
total.
Becca Moore does a little dance move at center court.
She'll sleep well tonight after playing an inspired game here against the Owosso Trojans.
It's been a nice overall effort for the Lady Cardinals.
They came out prepared. They stuck to their game plan for the most part, and the final score really shows that
Wow,
off.
Owosso cannot have that, losing an
Once
offensive.
again, I think they've accepted the fact that the 7-point lead is a little excessive. Lisa Seymour not helping her free throw percentage late in the game.
The team might have, but the coach hasn't.
Still shouting orders, 13 seconds left. The Lady Cards will just kill out the clock.
Looks like they're probably going to try to foul because the coach is yelling at them.
And much to the coach's reluctancy, they foul. That'll be their 11th foul.
4.7 seconds left. This game is in the bag. Davison will win. The record will go to 1-1. 1-0 in Big 9 play.
That's what's important, is winning your games in the Big 9.
Yes. She will sink that.
Becca Moore will take the extra point. Looking for two.
And this will be the end of the game. after
Half-court
this.
shot is going to be about 3 yards short. And that'll be it. Davison a dominating 43-35 victory over the Big 9 Owosso Trojans.
Owosso came back there in the fourth quarter, though. They played a strong
They
game.
gave
at the end.
Davison a bit of a scare. Once again, they narrowed the gap to 3 points to 2 points, but they never tied the score.
Davison
They
led
couldn't
the whole
execute.
game.
Led the whole game. Couldn't execute with the layups. Couldn't force turnovers at the right time. They couldn't capitalize. Capitalization is the big key.
And I would like to thank Jim Waldron, Pontiac Buick GMC Truck, for sponsoring this newscast and sponsoring many of our other newscasts. And
Thanks for tuning in.
that'll be all from your DTV crew.
Sleep
I'm Mike-
safely. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. He's Mike McManaman.
I'm Mike McManaman,
I'm
And-
Paul Gerke.
and we'll be out. Thank you for joining us.
Have a safe evening.